We're not
these
saying
lights.
other words.
Could we not keep these lights on?
Are we live? Hello, people. If we're live,
I don't know if I seen it say go live.
it's live. It's saying live.
Are you saying live?
It says live.
It says this Candace.
And my friend Jenny.
Lord help us, we're on a road trip,
Yes,
girls.
we are. Yes,
we're on
we
a
are.
road trip.
We are. After a long day of work.
We had to work. We had to get that in. You got to make the money
Yes.
in order to go on road trips.
Yes, you do.
Is that right, Jenny?
That's exactly right. Well, you went to Disney, and you got to be there for a long time.
I'm sorry.
But-
I got to answer this. My husband went on road trip.
Yeah.
Hello.
So anyway, she got to go to Disney, and so I said,
Well, I was just trying to make sure that he got
on
in.
a trip with Candace. So, and I think her husband is on a trip too, so she is talking to him. But yeah, so we decided to go on a road trip. I can't look at you because I'm driving down the road. It's nighttime.
All right, love you.
And here she is back, thank goodness, because she does this by herself way better than I do.
Jenny, I don't see nobody on here. You sure it's live?
I don't know.
Hold on.
We don't know if we're live. If we're live, come on here and tell us. I don't know.
Oh, no, it says live.
Okay, we're live.
It says live. All right, we'll just wait. We'll just wait.
Yeah, so, well, we can, oh, look, there's somebody. Okay, so, yes, we are riding down the road.
Right.
If you go back and listen to the beginning of this, we're sorry. We didn't know we were live. Then Candace's husband called.
That's right.
And I was trying to wing it, which never works out. So, we are on our little road trip because we have not seen each other much, with us not working the same schedules, with her going to see Mickey Mouse. And so, you know, we're like, well, we got to have a weekend to go and go see some leaves and some, well, yeah, and spend time with each other.
That's right.
You know, because we haven't been able to do that. But yeah, it's prime leaf. The beautiful leaves are right now.
That's exactly right, girl. We coming up here to see them.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. I mean, we might make it a yearly trip.
We might. We might make it annual.
We might.
We might make it annual.
Yeah, because we like this. So we were listening a little bit to the hearing from yesterday.
That's right.
So I don't know. You know, I was getting Candace to explain some things to me because I just don't know. I don't understand, like, they're wanting to delay and they're wanting to sever the case. So my question is, if he's wanting to sever the case, why is he wanting to delay it too? If he wants to sever it, why not just get it done in January?
Because he don't want his client convicted. That's the whole thing here.
Because he's better off in jail than prison. Is that why?
Well, that probably is, yes. It's kind of probably like, one is like basic training in the military, and one is like war.
Oh, so...
I mean, I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but that's what I think of.
So, because there's no way, even if he delays it, I feel like he's still going to be guilty, right?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they're just delaying the inevitable, but I guess if that's the case, if he's better off in jail, they want to keep him there. But it's, to me, bringing up the two arguments, like, it would be better if he truly, whatever the case, say, and has been waiting, he wants his day in court, and
this is what innocent people would say.
Well, this is true. You're right about that.
I've told you
are
that.
Right about that. Yes.
I told you that. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess we'll wait. They didn't really say. But how long does it usually take them to come back? Like 10 days? Or
well,
something?
I think. Well, normally, you know, people say they release things on a Friday.
Oh.
I I really wasn't looking for it today just because I thought, well, there's a lot of typing up they got to do. They got to make sure they put the laws with it. The reasons that they come up with a decision. We listened to the Lori Hellis thing, and we did listen to all of that.
Yeah, and so I was, talking about that because I was like not understanding why somebody that's wanting to write a book is able to just get up on the stand about this. But then we were talking about the fact that she was a former
defense attorney. So she sort of knows exactly what it is she's looking for.
Right. But then you were saying she's not from that state originally.
Well, I think she moved to Idaho.
Yes, so maybe the laws are not the same as they were in the state she was in. But yeah, I mean, there were, I don't know.
Well, that ICAG, ICAI thing.
Like there apparently are, I mean, I don't know if I understood that right, but it seems like it was like if you're, like one of them was, they really don't have to make an explanation. They can just seal what they want. And then the other, is that right? And the other one was along the lines
Well, it sounded like,
of,
that one thing is just an automatic seal. That's the way it is. And the other thing, they might have to give a reason.
Right.
Which I told you, we're talking about minors here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a lot of mental health, maybe even health, HIPAA things.
Well, that's true.
And those things are not court. They just don't release a lot of information about minors. I mean, tell them what happened. Tell them what happened near where we live today. Yesterday.
Oh, sad. A 15-year-old shot and killed his 16-year-old brother, and then 5 other people, random people,
like in a neighborhood.
In a neighborhood.
But of course, his name is not released because he's
a juvenile.
He's a juvenile.
Well, and we had another situation not long ago, the same thing, that a boy and girl were killed, and they're saying it was the 17-year-old that did it, and they're not releasing. They still haven't released that name, have they? Because it's a juvenile.
You want to try him as an adult.
As I think they should at 17. Yes.
We have to cut this short.
Yeah.
Because we're driving through the mountains.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the internet is.
But anyway, yeah, so you have to break, like you have to do 2 passcodes to get into that information. They see us.
Okay.
Thank you. But yes, so they do hide this, I mean, not hide. They protect this information. Even more so than just a regular patient that would come into the hospital.
Yeah.
Regular patient that comes into the hospital, you don't have to put in those 2 different, you don't have to put your passcode in 2 times to get to those charts. But if it's a behavioral medicine patient, you have to put your name in, your password in twice. And say why you're in the chart.
Exactly.
You have to have a reason to be in the chart, which you should.
Look back all of it. Make sure that they did it correctly. If they didn't, I guess he'll fix it. That's what he said.
Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, it's just... And then we were listening to it and saying how we hated not being able to see.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. Watching it, listening to it, and not being able to see the people and the judgment. I think he was like making sure everybody knew who was talking.
Yeah. Well, and when I was, you were playing it on your phone. And so, I'm driving, but I'll try to glance every few minutes to see. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's no picture to look at. All there was a picture of was Chad Daybell's face, so I couldn't look at it.
That's right. But
anyway.
he does know that if this is delayed, that he will be in jail a much longer time. He is aware of that.
Because he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life, or prison. So, I don't know.
It's true.
We'll see. But we'll try to, I don't know if we'll do any more videos we don't know how good our internet's going to be, so I don't know if we'll do many videos.
We might can do
while
a
we're-
pre-record and then upload it.
Yeah, we might do that. We might try to do that if we go walking. Or,
So you can see the leaves
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know where you live, but
yeah, the leaves
we
are
have some
beautiful
very
here
scenic
in the
places
fall.
that we live.
We do.
Right?
We do. The beach.
Yep.
The mountains you can do a day trip for sure. The beach you can do a day trip, but
It's just hard.
it's it's 3 hours at
It's
least,
hard.
yeah, to the closest beach. But so that would be hard. But definitely the mountains. We could probably get to the mountains like I don't know in an hour or so. We're going a little further in the mountains, so.
We'll get off this one little part. Okay. But sometimes we don't even know what day it is.
That's true.
And the date. We don't know what the date
Right.
is. And so somebody told us, the thing is going to be on the 13th. You're traveling on the 14th.
Yes,
So we want to get on here, make sure everybody didn't know we was crazy,
that's right.
that we didn't know what day we were doing what we were doing.
Yeah,
But
I mean, she said the 13th. I thought this week is Friday the 13th.
but it's not.
It's not.
Friday the 14th,
That's
October
right.
14th.
That's right.
So we will upload some videos this weekend.
Yeah.
We will, of course, I don't know. We still don't know where Lori is. Or we haven't
No.
heard. We haven't been made aware.
That's right. So if
And
anybody
then-
finds that out, let us know. Post it on our community wall.
And then another famous British actor passed away. I don't know what it is, Jenny, about when you and I are going to meet and do these videos.
That's
Yeah,
true. I hadn't
this
thought
is
about
what's going to
that.
happen. We're going to have to stop meeting.
I know. You're right.
The guy that did Hagrid in Harry Potter, I do not know his real name, but yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking. So anyway, we're going to sign off because we don't feel like the internet's going to be going great. We
Yeah.
appreciate anybody who jumped on.
Yes, we do.
If you know anything about the
whereabouts of Lori Daybell.
or the trial
Or
or the motions yesterday, and you want to tell us anything about it, please feel free to comment.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for watching. Those that are here now and anybody that rewatches, we appreciate it. Sorry you have to go through that first little part to get to our conversation.
That's all right. So until next time.
Bye.